maybe I am the CEO of YouTube. I really looked up to Elvis. I would be a Swiss train. We call them the Sebastian interviews. It's like the holy grail. The year I went to school, it was the most pivotal year of my life. Good content will always win. And I've probably made you guys here millions of dollars. Please just give me spectator mode on Team Duels. I don't ask for much.
This is the final segment of my 2-hour-long interview with Trevor Rainbolt. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, the links are in the description. Thank you very much for watching. What's the deal with this billboard? Because I used to ask that question in every interview, like it was completely hypothetical. I asked my guests, like, what would you have on the billboard if you could put it anywhere on the planet? And you, of all people, actually do it. You actually buy a billboard in Boston and you have that message and it goes viral. Like, what's the deal with that? Was the source of inspiration, and what happened now?
It was something that I talked with my manager on for like months and months, where it was like, this would be such a fun thing to do. My initial goal was to be on Street View, like ever since Germany, right? I was like, we even had this conversation before Germany. Like when I was still in the US, we would always be like how can we get on Street View? I just want to get on Street View. We would work with Google trying to get Google to give us a tracker. And so initially we were just like, dude, let's just buy a billboard, right? And so our initial thought was, let's just buy tons of cheap billboards in like different areas in Europe and just like have them over highways in like Montenegro, Spain, things like that. And just buy like 10 billboards. And just put my face on it with the meme. Everyone's familiar with the meme photo by now, surely. The blue sweater, look down. Everyone knows the GeoGuessr guy photo, right? And let's just put that on there. Let's just say this is Boston, nice. And my initial thing I want to do is like put the wrong city name on it to confuse people. So if they ever got it on GeoGuessr,
you want to put Houston, right? I think that was the idea, right?
Exactly. And so that was like the initial thought, but I was like, that's kind of too cheeky. So he just put this is Boston. It was a lot of money, but it was very worth it. It was very worth it. I feel like I got my money's back with the amount of like people are still sending me photos of them taking selfies at it to this day.
And Trevor, how would you sound if you spoke super slowly?
I watched the Phineas interview. I'll try and talk more slow if that is helpful, but I don't know if this is too slow or if this is normal. It's difficult.
So I was just curious because you have such a rapid speed. I don't know if you measured the words per minute that you have, but I think you're probably in the top 1% also in that category.
Maybe. Everything I do just has to be fast, I guess. I don't know. I've been told that my whole life I talk too fast, so it's nothing new.
You don't give a crap, right?
It's just a habit, you know? I'm just not too, I just don't know how to fix it.
What are some of the worst things you've heard about your strand of hair or your black nails?
Ooh, I mean, the black nails is like, it's the people, they really go at it. Listen, if I have to say anything, if my message is anything in this world, it's not that deep, you know? Life is not that, it's not that serious, you know? But no, it's fine. There's you get that everywhere, it's fine. But there's just many people that are nice about them, so it's okay. The strand of hair, I feel like is like a before I go to any interview, I have to fix it to make sure, you know, it's on brand, right? I have to keep it on brand.
Since when do you have the strand of hair over your forehead?
It was like probably 2018, 2019.
An accident or a conscious decision? Everything is planned.
I really looked up to Elvis. I actually don't know if Elvis has a strand or not. I think he has a strand. I think it was an accident. I don't actually know. But yeah, it's there now. A strand in the hoodie. That's my two things.
All right, Trevor, let's wrap up with the final thematic interview. I told you there's one. It's a rapid fire set of questions and ideally a rapid fire set of answers. On your side, you can be as funny, as insane, or as serious as you want to be. But before that, I'm not going to give you the choice. You're going to have to roll the wheel. So I'm going to roll the wheel. Today, I'm going to give you 7 options. We have pulse check, judgment day, neither yes nor no, since you like to tell me yes or no for one of the questions I had. Beliefs, if I were, the traveler, and the rubbish interview. Are you ready for it?
Born ready.
Okay, born ready. I'm going to spin the wheel since you like to have wheel of names. I'm going to do exactly the same. And you're going to get beliefs.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see it.
So I'm going to get you through my questions, beliefs.
When you say rapid question, are we talking like Family Feud, like very like final type thing, like 5 seconds, or are we talking like
0.1 second.
0.1 second, black and white.
0.1 second.
Okay.
No, you respond as lengthily or as briefly as you want.
Got it.
Ready?
Ready?
Do you believe in God?
That's personal.
Do you believe in a horoscope?
No.
Do you believe in aliens?
No. I believe in I believe in life outside of Earth. I don't believe in aliens.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Do you believe in the weather forecast?
Yes.
Do you believe in not walking under a ladder? The superstition of not walking under a ladder?
No, I don't have any superstitious things.
Do you believe that 9/11 did not happen?
9/11 did happen.
Do you believe in the death penalty?
Yes, that's too controversial, I think. You're too personal.
Do you believe in redemption?
I believe in redemption, yeah.
Do you believe in happiness?
Yeah, I definitely believe in happiness.
And last question, do you believe in being able to become the world #1 at GeoGuessr without moving, panning, nor zooming?
That's interesting, actually. In my current state, no.
Do you believe anyone can do it? I believe Oscar Zigzag was trying to do it.
No,
Not possible.
that's not possible.
Okay. Well, you succeeded in the thematic interview. Do you want to do another one?
Let's do one more. Let's do one more, yeah.
One more. All right. Let's switch, turn the wheel again. Here we go. It's spinning. And you're going to get If I Were. Ready for it?
Let's do it.
If you were the CEO of GeoGuessr,
I would give Rainbolt a career code that would give him 100% of the profit for anyone that signs up using that code.
what if you were a beginner at GeoGuessr?
I would spam no move ADW games and watch tons of YouTube videos.
Any particular channels?
Peter, Oscar, CG.
What if... the irony. What if you were Rainbolt?
I would pinch myself.
What if you were the CEO of YouTube?
Maybe I am the CEO of YouTube. That's my next announcement. No, CEO of YouTube. I would really focus on getting more live streamers to YouTube.
So that you don't have to go to Twitch?
Yeah, I think Twitch is on the down for real. So, yeah, if I was CEO, I'd focus a lot of my time on live streaming.
What if you were someone starting a new YouTube channel today?
Start today. Casey Neistat once said, the right time to start is always right now. And most people don't post videos because they don't start. That's the hardest thing. So just start.
What if you were the head of Street View?
I would cover Gen 4 Lao. Full country.
That's it?
Yep.
Nothing else? That's the product vision?
Literally just get Lao Gen 4. And I would get CEO and I would step down after I did that.
What if you were the CEO of TikTok?
I was going to say I'll be currently testifying on court, so I do not want to do that. I would step down immediately if I was a TikTok CEO because I do not have that. I don't got that skill set.
What if you were the president of the United States?
Ooh, this is a funny one, but for some reason, every single time when I was growing up, I always thought I would be the president, and the only thing I ever wanted to do to be the president was to put Kool-Aid in the water fountains at school instead of water. And for some reason, that was like the only reason I wanted to be president.
Have you evolved in your proposal for the program that you have?
I still think that would be like the most beneficial thing that the U.S. could have right now. Definitely.
What if you were, since you believe in extraterrestrial life, which I also believe does exist, what if you were one of these extraterrestrial life form?
I think we are to someone else, right?
We are. That's fair.
Yeah.
What if you were, last question, a transportation vehicle?
I'll say this, and this will leave us on a very high note, Sebastian. I would be a Swiss train, and I would want nothing more than life than to be a Swiss train.
I guess you have not experienced it yet, right? Because you've only been in Germany.
I've watched way too many videos on it, and I took a ton of Italian trains, and apparently those aren't as nice, but I really enjoyed them, and so I have high expectations for some Swiss trains. I've become so anti-car over the past 5 years. It's not even funny. It's just the most un-American thing ever, but. Anyway, especially when I went to Europe, I became even more anti-car. I was in LA for 5 years without a car, and that says a lot.
So you ended up on a good note, on a high note, talk about Switzerland. Thank you, Trevor. This was not scripted.
Yeah, it was more than a pleasure, like I said. So thank you, Sebastian.